Hey all, Trevor here with Riley, and today we are going to walk you through this past week worth of Highlands Grow content and then hype up the last week of just our standard upload schedule before we start to include our 12 days of Christmas content. I'm really looking forward to getting that rolling. I'm looking forward to getting this week's content wrapped up so we can get things started into the more holiday season's worth of content. But with that being said, let's go ahead, wrap up this past week, and give you guys a heads up as to what's coming next week. Welcome back, you guys. And like I said, we are going to be wrapping up this past week's worth of content, starting out with the Scentsy Wizard from the folks over at Highland Grow. Now, I enjoyed the sativa dominant experience. The haze dominated flavor on this genetic, though, definitely played its typical factor for me. As much as I enjoy that uplifting cerebral sativa dominant effect, there's just something about that kind of weedy, more just kind of hay tasting experience the haze has to offer that really tends to just turn me away from it. However, the experience and the high that it has to offer is one of my favorites across just that genetic in general. Any haze cross, I know I'm going to have a good high, but the flavor doesn't always offer that up for me. Now, the Scentsy Wizard, they did have a little bit of a kind of gassy push near the end of the bong rips with the jet lighter, but it wasn't anything so potent or powerful that it took and overwhelmed that kind of haze-based experience. So it's an enjoyable flavor if you like that type of offering, and the high is 100% that good, energetic, cerebral experience that really does allow you to dive into something creative, uplifting, or anything just along that more enjoyable side of the cerebral-based activities. Then on Tuesday, we had our double live stream. We started things off early in the afternoon with some Vanguard on Twitch. You guys got warmed up, played a little bit with Kelton, a little bit with Jerry, got just some games and some fun content for you all before we transitioned over into Warzone and really made that push for hopefully gonna be multiple victories. But you never know how those live streams turn out. You're definitely gonna have to go and check that out yourselves to see how we went on last Tuesday's Warzone live stream. Then on Wednesday, we're back with the Red of the Leaf giveaway winners. We ended up picking away 3 victorious winners out of our 3 different entry methods through YouTube, Instagram, and Discord. I'll have that video uploaded, and if you guys want to check it out, click that link in the corner. And congratulations to all our winners who helped make the community what it is. I really do appreciate each and every one of you helping us hit the 1K on YouTube and then the 3K following on Instagram. I appreciate it more than you guys could imagine, because it definitely does help support and encourage the content that's being created on this channel and for you guys to sit back and enjoy. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Thursdays. Well, hang on. You guys are going to get a Vanguard stream on YouTube Wednesday night. I'm going to hop on. I'm going to play with you guys for a little bit to follow up that giveaway video. So you guys will get 2 gaming live streams with us this week because Kelton's in his final week of quarantine, and then I got something fun planned for you next Wednesday. But with that being said, Thursday, we've got our highest in the room cartridge review from Hustle and Shake. Now, this is going to be a Ghost Lime OG cartridge. I really enjoyed smoking that one. It had a good overall flavor, nice, crisp, sharp, like very sharp flavors on offer through that cartridge, and the price point is really nice. It's definitely worthwhile for you guys to go and check out if you're looking for a cost-effective 1-gram cartridge, because $36.99 at my local shop, can't beat that at all, especially with the 85% THC that it tends to be kicking out at. Now, on Friday, we dove into another high-test THC genetic from the folks over at Highland Grows. This is going to be their White Lightning. Now, I enjoyed the high that this White Lightning had to offer. It is definitely a video game weed. That is by far the best way that I could describe the experience it puts out. That being said, Still, it's not super exciting or really mouth coating on its presentation. It did all right. It didn't end up earning itself a beautiful herbage, but was only a couple of points shy. The bong, the pipe, and the joint just didn't really impress me as much as the vaporizer's transition of flavors did. I didn't get enough of the Northern Lights based genetic to really deliver and provide me with an overwhelming and mouth coating experience. As enjoyable as it wasn't super powerful or super memorable. It was present and it was there. But with that being said, you guys, that wraps up the cannabis-based recording content that we had last week, and we gave you a little bit of a preview to what we have coming, not this week, but the week after, all the way up until Christmas Day on this channel. We're going to be covering a preview to my Right of the Leafs 12 Days of Kushmas. It went well last year. We had some fun with all of those videos. It took me quite a bit of work last year because I was doing a lot of it last minute. This year, I'm ahead of schedule and I'm doing good with that. So we're going to continue with that routine, you guys, and get those 12 days of Kushmas uploaded for you. If you want to know what's coming over those 12 days, click that link in the corner and you guys will be able to get an idea of what we have planned for those 12 days. All I'm going to say is Tron's making himself a feature for a couple of those sessions, as well as having quite a bit of cannabis content reviewed on top of our regularly scheduled content, you guys. So you're going to be getting 2-a-days every day coming up until Christmas, so I'm looking forward to getting that uploaded for you all. But with that being said, let's dive into next week's worth of content and hype up what we have coming out for you all to enjoy, starting out with tomorrow's review of the Atomic Sour Grapefruit from the folks over at Spinach. Now, I enjoyed this genetic. It definitely had a nice deliverance of aroma once it was ground up. But you guys are going to have to wait and see how it does when it's smoked, because we'll see. Now, on Tuesday, we have that doubleheader live streams like I was talking about when we were wrapping up this past week's Tuesday content. We got the Vanguard and the Warzone live stream for you all to sit down and enjoy this coming Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to it. I've honestly cannot wait to get that Tuesday's live stream going, because Kelton is going to be so excited and so pumped up. He just could not wait to get into that, because that following Wednesday will be the return of Kite's Garage Sesh, and we're going to be diving into my homegrown Bubba Kush 2.5 genetics. I'm really looking forward to that. So Tuesday and Wednesday, you guys, we got live streams coming out on this channel, and I'm really excited to keep that content rolling for you all to enjoy and sit back and smoke along with us. Nice long form streaming content. It's always fun. It's always filled with some decent conversations. But with that being said, we're going to continue on with next week's content on Thursday with the Sassafras 510 vape cartridge. Now, I've heard this lamplighter cartridge is supposed to taste like root beer. Mug root beer. I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to turn out, how the overall flavor is going to be provided through that review. We're going to start things off with the auto draw battery and then work our way all the way over to the G-Pen. I'm curious, and I honestly am going to make my initial prediction that the Papa's Herb battery tests and runs this cartridge the best, but I'm not going to know until Thursday when we dive into that cartridge and try it out. Now, with that being said, on Friday we've got the Cocoa Bomba from Spinach that we're going to be reviewing. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to compare to that Atomic Sour Grapefruit. The overall flavor and aroma is going to be quite of a different approach and lineage than that Atomic Sour Grapefruit. The Cocoa Bomba is supposed to be a lot more creamy, a lot more rich, a lot heartier, where that Atomic Sour Grapefruit is more acidic, sharp, gassy, like a lot more in your face, where the Cocoa Bomba is supposed to build into a nice rich flavor. I'm intrigued to see how they're going to compare one to the other, and then how they're going to compare when smoked as well, because I don't know what to expect from these 2 new genetics from spinach. On Saturday, though, we will have our Protocol Grow episode number 8. This is going to be the episode where we're doing quite a bit. We're going to be taking some clones from those back Bubba Kush and Triple X plants. They're looking really, really root bound, so I don't have the tent space to bump them up into a full 5-gallon plant potter and flower them out. So I'm going to be just taking some clones and pulling those plants out of there and dropping some autoflower seeds for you all. I'm looking forward to seeing how these Humboldt Magic Melon autoflower seeds are going to do in comparison to some of the other autoflowers that we've ran in the past. And it'll just be a little change of pace, you guys, because by the time these autos are done, we should be starting to jar and finish up the cure with the first batch of flower that's getting pulled from the flower tent. So I'm intrigued to see how these magic melons are going to grow, as well as how the flower tent is going to bud up, because you guys are going to get to see some close-ups of all of those plants as they start to pack on a little bit of weight. We start to see the initial buds and pistils form. I'm intrigued to see which of the genetics in there really makes the most predominant aroma and most potent aroma. The Triple X has the most plants in there, but those Bubba Kush not Bubba Kush 2.5s, the pre-98 Bubba Kush and the ice cream cake plants that I have in there, those 2 genetics, they are stinky, and they are extremely stinky over in the veg tent. So I'm really, really excited to see how they're going to turn out once we get some bud growing on them. But with that being said, you guys, that's it for this weekly wrap-up. I've been sitting here and talking you guys' ear off for almost 12 minutes. It's about time that we wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're coming in and tuning into next week's worth of content, because I don't know, after smoking that Atomic Sour Grapefruit, we'll see how the Cocoa Bomba is, but tomorrow you'll see how the Atomic Sour Grapefruit does. With that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this past week. I hope you're looking forward to next week. Let me know which video are you most excited for. But with that being said, cheers, y'all, and I will see you then. But if you want to be notified anytime one of these videos get uploaded, you want to hover over that logo, click the subscribe button and that bell notification beside that. That'll send you some push notifications so that you get a idea as to whenever we get a new video uploaded or we're hopping on for a live stream. If you want to have that push through to your mobile device, you're going to have to go and activate the push notifications on YouTube app in your settings. Now, with the bottom 2 videos here, one's the most recommended, the other one's the most recently uploaded. Please click on either of those or anything else that I have to offer under the Ruddy Leaf banner. But for now, cheers, y'all, and I will see you in the next one.